just noticed we've got a kind of a drama situation on our hand here. Pielops, for some reason you're attending a meeting. I'm not sure who with yet. But you are very unhappy. Let's see, yep, you're very unhappy. And it says, Pielops has been very unhappy lately. He slept on a rough cave floor. I can understand being unhappy about that. You were forced to talk to somebody annoying. I can understand being upset about that. He formed a grudge recently. He was upset to be forced to talk to a pillar of society recently. He has witnessed a death, and he has been satisfied at work lately. Let's see who you formed a grudge with. 25 volunteers, who really just got here, I think. And 25 volunteers, you've been very unhappy. You lost a friend, you witnessed a death, and you complained about the draft. You were forced to talk to somebody annoying lately as well. He made a friend recently and formed a grudge, and you admired a fine bridge. So hopefully you two work out your differences, and hopefully Pielops doesn't throw too much of a tantrum. If he starts smashing stuff, I'll have to assign a sheriff and some jail cells. And I have a feeling as soon as I build a jail system, people are going to start dying in it. It's just the way things work. We'll see. It's 11th Hematai early summer, and the dwarfs are kind of on edge. Well, this may or may not be important later on, but a diplomat has left unhappy. Probably because Pielops was just elected as the mayor of our fine establishment here. So we need to get Pielops a bedroom. Let's see. We'll move Pielops. He can be the first one to move into these new bedrooms that we're digging up here. Let's see, which bedroom do you need? You don't even have a bed made. And we only have one door, so this is an awful bedroom. Let's see, we do have plenty of cabinets though. So we'll place a few of them on the wall here for you. And I guess once I get some beds made and some doors made, I'll start setting these up. The merchants have just left. Our military is training. Armor is being made. And finally, things are being butchered. We can get some soap made. All I had to do was build 4 butcher shops. Okay, well, let's take a look around the fort. It's been quite some time. It is 21st Malachite Midsummer. Maybe not too long. Getting food hauled over here. Oh, our butcher shops are in full swing, so the miasma cloud is floating up to the top of the cavern. My stupid drainage vent here, I don't even know if it's gonna work. Unfortunately, flood grates, these thingies. Yeah, floodgates. I thought that they were just like sewer cover thingies with the bars where people can walk over them but the water still drains through. Well, apparently not. Apparently if they're open, water and stuff can go through but nobody else can walk across, and if they're closed they block everything, I guess. I don't know. I still haven't figured them out, so I don't even know if I'm gonna try to turn on that water system yet. Yeah, they're slaughtering all the rabbits right now. So really the dwarves are just working, training, building stuff for us. I'm rethinking my projects because I don't know what I want to do next now that this water system, shower curtain system, is probably not going to work. Well, one of our dwarves, Z-Hall 1, I guess the only parent in our fort here, the only dwarf who's had a baby. Ooh, wait, what is that? That looked like a harpy. There's one harpy. The harpy flies over the edge. And who lands on it? Catfish is there. The harpy and the catfish collide. Catfish picks the harpy up but is quickly surrounded by 2 other harpies. There's 3 harpies fighting Catfish. They back him up against the wall. He dives down the stairs, thrusts up, and cuts off the feet of one. Looks like he's choking the other one, slamming it on the ground. They haven't even managed to land a blow on him yet. He's gutted 2 of them. Their entrails drag on the ground. Well, we'll see what Shop Z-Hall claims, while Catfish gets some murderizing done here. What is your sword skill? You are a proficient swords dwarf, but that's right, you're using a Sartuman, our artifact mail, and it's covered in water and soon to be harpy blood. You break all the bones in the harpy's face, that's right. You are not a swords dwarf. Where'd he go? Well, Z-Hall, you claim the crafts shop here, the Craft Dwarf's workshop. So we'll see what you make. Hopefully a delicious mug that we can trade away. I think you can trade artifacts. Oh, well, whatever you make, I'm sure that we'll appreciate it, and hopefully it tells a story about our history here. The fishing dock is done, so let's see. We don't want to remove the activity zone. That'll be a fishing source and a water source. Yep, we'll use that. And get rid of this other pile here. Remove it. No one can fish there anymore anyways. We built a floor there. Let's see, what else is going on around the fort? We don't have any animals coming through, do we? A skeletal boar and a gorlak. And there's the boar. A medium-sized omnivore which happily breeds in any environment and is domesticated for many purposes. We'll see what he does. I'm not real worried about a skeletal boar. We have our best dwarfs up top right now. And that is Rob Staley, Bronze Bins. And there's our region map. Look at all the fun. Whatever this is. There's stuff moving there. I guess this would be a good radar. I never use it. Let's see. Forget the water system. I don't know what I'm doing with it. It's a headache right now. Bedrooms are coming along nicely. Let's see, how many doors do we have? I really need to make a mass mason's rotunda somewhere. Kind of like in Bitten Labor, and just have dozens of masons going all at once. Because I don't have nearly enough doors. And how many beds do we have? We have just 1 bed. And they're taking their sweet time. So we'll get these bedrooms set up, get some of the dwarfs moved in there. Hopefully all the dwarfs will have their own place soon. Because I'm pretty sure in this version of Dwarf Fortress as well, dormitories don't work properly, from what I've heard. Here's the super hospital that's being built down in the caverns. This will be the surgeon's room. He'll have his bed in here, his bunk, that way he's always close, and this will be his entire burrow. He'll have this and some stuff over here. Probably the well, and maybe the food stockpiles. That way he's not just trapped in there. This will be lined with beds and crutches, traction tables and stuff. And this will be the morgue. We'll have statues lining the hallway here. And this is where the graveyard will be. Anyone who dies and can't get buried quickly enough will be brought back here. Hopefully we never see it filled up with bodies. Even though that could just mean that everybody died and so nobody got to carry back the bodies. It's not really viable either. I guess I'll just let the dwarves get back to working. It's 10th Galena 317, late summer. We've had contact with these civilizations so far. The Ordered Confederation, an elven civilization, and the nations of Routing, an Azrakam elf civilization. They are ruled by a warrior princess named Athur Keth Dai Posen and a sultan named Usulfar Kazazapalunga. We haven't imported or exported anything to them, it says. Now, the Order of Confederations here, that is Ruluri Lori. They are ruled by a wizard dusk elf recruit named Sisi Kovi Ayodavi and a king, Absep Ingor Cosma. We have imported 2,380 dwarf bucks to them and haven't actually given them anything. And the Infallible Towers here, our wonderful civilization. We have a diplomat named Ono, a general named Itan, and a queen named Udib. And we've only imported 40 dwarf bucks to them. But we've exported a decent amount, 317 dwarf bucks. Oh well, now the dwarfs can get back to working. Hopefully we'll have merchants soon. Maybe some migrants. Hopefully no arachnia. Right now it's just the Gorlak and the skeletal boar. And the boar is charging our base. There he is. So we'll see his death and then I'll let the dwarfs get back to it. He distracts people. Koga Fox 1 drops what he's doing. And the military takes off as soon as the boar steps into the courtyard. Toady 1 is there. And the catfish is right behind him. Toady 1 held the boar there and catfish came up and chopped it with the sword. I do have a whole bunch of copper short swords that were made. So we no longer have any copper bars for armor. In Metal Slime Hunt, you've grown attached to a short sword. Congratulations. Yep, copper short sword. Now give it a name, soldier.